I've got my pens and I've got my Post-it notes and I've got my paper and I've got my calculator. Oh, I think
Mrs. Horn,
I'm
Mrs.
ready.
Horn,
Uh,
what are you doing?
oh, didn't you hear? It's
What?
like assessment time at Havity Grace Elementary School. We're getting ready for assessments.
Who is?
Like, well, like my kids, but that means like I have to get ready because
No,
like I'm going to be a part of these like big tests.
Mrs. Horn,
Yeah.
your children are in fourth grade.
Yeah.
Have, you graduated fourth grade. You don't need to take the fourth grade assessments.
I
They
know, but
have to take
like,
the assessments, not you.
I know. But
I mean,
like at the end of last year, it was just so like crazy. Like, what if my kids like they take these assessments and
mhm,
like their scores drop or they don't know what to do or like I wanted them to do really well and I want their teachers to
mhm.
know like what they can do. Like I'm just so nervous and like worked up about it. Like
All right, Mrs.
I
Horn,
don't know. I
take,
just want them to do the best they can.
and I appreciate that, but I need you to take a deep breath. All right?
Okay.
Because we know that the end of last year, everything was crazy for everybody. So it
It really
wasn't
was.
just your kids affected, it was everybody. And what we want to do this year is we want to make sure that we have the most accurate information on all of our students so that we can make plans for them this year to help them make the growth that they need. So it is so important that we let them do the assessment on their own so that we know exactly where their strengths and their needs are.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but let me just tell you, like during schoolwork here, like we got a lot of questions. We're like, like right now I need to know stuff. Like I can't imagine what it's going to be like during an assessment. Like they're going to want me to help.
They are, and that's why it might be important ahead of time to sit down and have that conversation with them. Let them know what the expectations are in an assessment. Because we do the same thing at school before an assessment. We let them know that during an assessment, that this is for them to show what they know, and that the teacher really isn't going to be helping them if they get confused or they don't know something, and that that's okay, that we just want them to do their very best.
Oh, okay. So have a talk ahead of time, tell them kind of what's going to happen and that I won't be able to help them. But like, okay, let's talk about something,
All
okay?
right.
Like, what about during the test when they get upset or like they don't know something and like they might start to cry or like even yell at me like for help because they don't know what to do.
Well, so a lot of times when that happens, it's them just getting themselves anxious and worked up about something, that sometimes it's okay to just let them step away for a minute or two, go get a drink of water, and then have them come back. And really, the best thing that you can do during those times is just encourage them, help them take deep breaths, let them know that they just need to do their very best,
Okay.
get too worked up about it. So one of the things that we say when kids start to act like that at school is, you know, take a deep breath, move on to another question, go get a drink of water, just do the best and move on. So those are
Okay.
some of the things you might be able to try and say if that happens.
Okay, so I'm kind of encouraging them to move on so that they're unstuck, right?
Correct.
So I'm not helping them or giving them answers, but I'm giving them tips so to move forward.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I can do that. Okay, so like the day of the test,
Hmm.
is it okay just to like have them in a space where they're like most comfortable?
Well, you want to make sure that the testing environment, for instance, at school when we take tests, we kind of give them their own space. We make sure it's quiet, there's not a lot of distractions. So you may want to talk to them about a place in the house where they can focus, that it's quiet, that you don't have the dog all over, if there's any babies or little kids that might distract them, that they're not, that they're kind of separated from those distractions at that time, and that it's as quiet as it can be. If they're working with other siblings at the table, maybe during a test time, you move them to another quiet location. So finding that quiet place is going to be important, and kind of eliminating distractions during that time.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, I think that you've made me feel so much better. You've answered or given me guidance on some things that I'm worried about. So I'm going to encourage them. I'm going to talk to them ahead of time about what's going to happen. I'm going to set up a nice quiet space for test taking. And most importantly, I'm going to relax, right? Because this is all about what they know, right?
Right.
And this will help the teacher know where to guide instruction after they're finished the assessment. So
Exactly.
I mean, I think that you really have made me feel better and that you've relaxed me. And hopefully other parents who are out there who might be feeling the same way will feel the same way after they watch this video.
All right. If you have any questions, you can talk to your child's teacher, and best of luck to your children and to you as we begin our assessment.